everybody else.
Yeah, no, I changed that.
Maybe I just need to talk louder then. I'm gonna try that.
Jack's stream is offline right now. I'm a little bit confused by that. But for now, we'll be casting over Larry's
Worst
stuff
case
right
scenario,
here.
we always have Pyro, right? Just
Yeah, we can switch over to that definitely.
Yeah.
So
Alright, I'll be straight with you guys. Like, my internet, can be like garbo. So if I have any delay, I'll just, keep quiet and kind of like have my fill after the race or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
So we have Larry. No, we started off already on the first race. Swamp Ruins. Larry is in 11th place right now, and he's drafting here. It's obviously quite the pack. He's gonna have to fire hop his way to a middle to top spot. There's obviously a lot of people bumping him, and he took the right path in hopes of avoiding all this. But it looks like he's not going to be able to. It looks like Jack's stream is back up online, by the way, so we will be able to cast that.
Oh, good.
But for now, Swamp Ruins 8th place. It looks like 9th place. He's not looking like he's in that great of a spot. It doesn't look like he's made too many mistakes. He has to take that Piranha obviously a little bit wide, considering he doesn't want to mess up too much and hit his teammates. So he's in 6th place going into the second lap. I haven't played on Swamp Ruins too much, but can anybody walk me through really like what this track is all about in terms of, is there any way to really catch up? How do you go about front running this on anything?
Honestly, it seems like you hope for them to either mess up or you get shrooms the lap prior, because like near the end, there's that only one shroom spot that saves.
It's actually a very easy track to drive on for the most part.
Yeah.
There's some techs, but still, the basic driving line is really easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that ending cut at the end where you can mess up on, but
that's the thing. If you get in a cluster at the end, there's no way. There's like no way you can take the cut. And oftentimes you'll have to go around it, or if there's a blooper, you'll definitely have to play it safe or something like that. But right now we see IS in top 3 going into lap 3, and we can't see Jack's perspective right now. He's having some stream problems. We might have to resort to Pyro stream. But right now we see Infected Wisco with the top 3. This is crucial, absolutely key to get a good start. Seeing how their positions will lead into the next races.
Oh, something just happened right there.
I'm not sure what happened there. I believe he hit.
I couldn't see what it was.
I think he hit his teammate's trail that he was holding. Larry throws a red forward at, I think, 2nd place because Sean Tanny slowed down. But it looks like Infected Wisco is fine. Sean Tanny's trying to pass Larry here. Larry respects Sean Tanny a little bit too much, but it may be just playing it safe. He should be taking 4th place, should nothing go wrong. And it looks like Infected Wisco will be getting a top 2-4 finish in the opening race of the most hype match of the preseason, really, so far. So, obviously, really good spots for Infected Wisco here. Top 2, 4, 5, 7, 10.
My God.
And 10. Wow.
That's got to be
really
a
decent.
shame for Imperious, obviously, who's looking to take this war by stream. Or not by stream. By their clench, let's say. I'm messaging Jack right now to see possibly what's the deal with the stream, but right now, do we have a score of that race or no? Can we have a dedicated score boy so I can relay the score to the rest of the stream, because it completely escaped me to get the score for that race. Any volunteers? Anybody?
Are you talking to us or are you talking to the
Well,
stream
both,
chat?
really.
Yeah.
I could try,
I-
but it happens so fast.
Yeah,
and
no,
there's,
I
you know,
understand,
12
I
people.
understand.
It's not
Okay.
like Mario Kart Wii where it's really easy to add it up.
Yeah, okay. I think I'll be trying to do it in between races.
I'll definitely do the GPs, but
Yeah. All right.
individual race is a bit difficult.
That's fine. Jack's stream is back up, so we definitely have
Nice.
we definitely have 2
good.
perspectives now, and now we are ready. We are definitely ready now. I should be having. I muted Larry's stream because he has the call in there, so I don't want to be.
Jack's stream is a bit too zoomed in, people were saying.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of his cut off from
Okay.
both.
I got
both
you.
ends.
And now it's dead. Oh no, it isn't. Okay, we're having a little bit of difficulties here with Jack's stream, guys. Sorry about that. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like it's having a tough time dealing with some of his streaming. So
yeah, Jack's thing is very laggy right
because
now.
he was streaming before the war and it was going absolutely fine. I don't know what's happening right now.
Was he streaming races or was he just streaming the...
True, he was streaming time trials before this, and I was checking it out with him, and it looked like it was perfectly fine. But
oh, well, time trials should be fine. I thought you meant just like...
Oh, no. Yeah, he was definitely
worldwide
streaming.
Screen,
He was definitely streaming time trials before this clan war, and it looked like it was fine. But now it's looking a little bit better. So let's get back into the race. Second lap of Mario Kart Stadium. Jack looks like he's getting a little bit wrecked here, going into the last place. Unfortunate for our TT World Champion, obviously, but he has triple shrooms, going to be able to take the cut a little bit, maybe hop on up.
There's
up
anyone
to
that can
10th
catch
place.
up, it's this guy, so.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
And on this course. Oh, but the random green from the right.
Oh.
He's sent into a continual
Oh my god.
chasm. He's just remaining there in bottom spots. Meanwhile, Larry's in a somewhat similar position, but not as deadly. He's still somewhat in the pack. We see Imperious in 6th place, IS in 5, 7, and 8. He just gets the end of the golden to be able to go through that last cut. And it's going to the end of lap 3. Obviously, Mario Kart Stadium isn't like every other track. There's room for a shortcut at the end. There's room for plenty of shells to be bouncing around and to get hit at the end. There's a Piranha for Larry in 6th place. He has Xander right in front of him. Going to try to reach him, but it looks like that won't be the case. He gets the blooper out of the way with the Piranha, and he does not get the item. That will be pretty bad for Larry there. But someone gets shelled on the line. Xander is readying all of Infected with skill, but it's not going to be enough. Larry gets random green on the line, and it looks like he won't be taking.
Oh my god.
I think IM just took that race.
I believe, took 2, 3, 4.
2 of Imperious members passed.
Yeah.
4, 7, 8, 9. Definitely
A winning race for Imperious right there. Yeah, for sure. We have. I'm gonna get my calculator out. Try to get the math going here. I don't know if I can guarantee anything, but it'd be great if we could have a sort of like
score boy, right?
Yeah. No, can we get like a score boy in the chat just to be like, yeah, this is the score. Like every race, he's just like, bada bing, bada boom, and just gives it to us like on the spot. Like not the race isn't even over, and he has it ready for us. That's what I'm looking for right now. But for now, we know that it's a really obviously a close war, and obviously we will be updating the score as we can get it. But the score in between races is a little bit tough to get, so I apologize.
We could do it
guys.
by the GP if that's gonna.
It should be fine. It should be fine. Obviously, we'd like optimally love to do by the race, but it's fine if we.
Well,
can.
I think like GP3, we should try to do it by the race.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't matter
sure.
too much for the first 2 GPs.
Yeah. So we have the first. Let me see if I can get if Larry's stream is. No, that's definitely a call. Okay, I don't want to peek into that too much. But for now, DDD, Dry Desert. Obviously a track that.
Ooh, that's sick.
No.
The go-to track when you have bad spots.
Oh no, definitely. Barrett and I can talk all day about how this track has done us wonders.
I'm sure this is probably your favorite track.
Oh no, not okay. Don't even. Okay, here's the thing. It's a lovely track. We love it. But the thing about this track is that it's really useful to pick. It's a really situational pick, obviously. Oftentimes, I found time and time again that whoever's starting in first will be able to stay in first, and everybody dies behind him. And this is exactly what's happened. Infected with skill still has first. Kuzan started off in first, still in first. But everybody from Imperious died in 2, 3, 4. We see Infected with skill having top 3 right now. Obviously, people are probably going to be taking the shortcuts soon. Maybe if not now, next lap. But we definitely have Infected with skill changing how the composition of the lineup looked at the beginning of the race, because just the way these first turns really work, they don't work in the favor of the people behind first. Everybody bumps into the pokies, and it's just a complete mess. And speaking of a complete mess, there's a blooper out. Larry's in 5th place, going into the second lap. I don't know what is your take on it, Troy? To be in a bottom spot, is it a bit better to be in a bottom spot on lap 3 or in a top spot lap 3?
I think the best spot is when you're in like 3 or 4 and you get triple shrooms, because that's when I win this track.
Yeah, no, I'd say that's a good stance on it. Obviously, the items you get in 3rd and 4th, certainly, it depends on how far first has gone by. But it looks like Larry's is moving up to middle spot. He's gonna be
even
hoping
second, like you said, depends where first is. But like, I don't think first normally wins. The guy who front runs it, but I think the players that are like just a little bit behind first tend to get the mushrooms, do that last cut, and then get top spots.
Yeah.
I could definitely relate with that. That's true.
Yeah, that's what normally happens to me when I play on this.
Ooh, the sound horn by Larry. It looks like Imperious have top 2. Actually, Kuzan lost his first place, as you said would happen. And it looks like Imperious might be going to a top 2 victory. Larry is in 3rd place. He might be able to get a shroom. He gets a banana. Unfortunate for him. Jack is in 4th place and has a shroom. It looks like it's going to be a top 3 for Imperious. And they might be able to bounce it back in their favor. We will see here. There's triple shrooms behind Larry. We don't know who it is right now. But there's a red coming for Jack, possibly.
Red shell.
Gets him on the line. And two past him. 2 past Jack on the very at the very end of the race. And it looks like Cool Guy shrooms by, maybe. Yeah, Cool Guy was definitely the one who had triple shrooms at the end and got the first place for Infected with skill. Absolutely key for Infected with Skill, considering that Imperious had top 3 going into the end.
Yeah, Cool came up with
Whoa! Hold on a second. Troy! Yo, Troy!
Okay?
Troy, are you okay? Your mic, dude. Your mic.
Dude, Hurricane Troy. Oh my god.
Yeah, tweet that out. Hurricane Troy 2013 or 2014, whatever the hell it is. Troy, you're gonna have to fix your mic, buddy. You're gonna have to unplug that.
Dude, Troy, you might, yeah.
Yeah. This is looking a little bit.
I think anytime you try to talk, it just hurts.
Yeah, I think we're gonna. Should we just? Okay.
Should I try hosting the call?
Are we good? All right. Okay. Well, I think he muted for now. I was maybe trying to get it fixed, but for now we are. Wow. Okay, that was something else.
Oh my God.
So what we experienced just there is, unfortunately, Troy having a little bit of a microphone issue. Obviously, that was quite funny. We're on Rainbow Road. Obviously, a bit of a cluster here. Jack actually gets the draft, goes inside, and nearly falls off. Those are the lines we're talking about when we see from Jack. He has like one wheel. He has one wheel on the track, and he somehow makes it in the
sound
first.
Human again?
Yeah, you're human now.
Yes,
Okay, welcome back. Okay. Welcome back to the cast. I'm not sure what was happening there, but we're glad to have you back. I'm not sure if you have the stream up right now, but it looks like Jack's on Rainbow Road. Although his stream's kind of messing up a little bit, we still see him. He's still alive. Larry's in 11th place, so it looks like Larry, the flops. They're gonna land you in last place, man. Larry's looking
for him. The flops will actually give you an advantage on this track simply because the cannon is just OP.
Yeah, well, to some extent, obviously, if they can get the shock, the go-to point for a shock is before the second cannon, or at least target shocking opponents at that second cannon. Because obviously, you guys should know that when the cannon, after someone goes in the cannon, and if you get an item right behind that person, it's gonna show that person being very far ahead of you, and you're going to get an item based on that position, and obviously the farther behind you are from first, the better items you get. So a lot of the middle spots right behind first place will benefit from this track, but Jack is taking off. I mean, we can't see the mini-map right now, but he's been in a constant first place after that first turn, taking that draft, and he hasn't been hit at all. So he's
quiet from up front.
We're possibly looking at a huge-ass lead for Jack right now. Obviously, we can't.
Too bad we don't have a mini-map, but we will.
No, we will get that mini-map patch.
Weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looking forward to it, Nintendo. Days. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. But for now, last lap. We'll see if there's a target shock on Infected with Skill's part. None so far. None at all.
I'll be surprised if a shock does not come. I'll be surprised.
No, I mean, there's no shock at the cannon, and maybe there's a last-second shock, but it looks like Jack is going to be taking this away with the first place. We have Xander in 10th place. It looks like Larry's been chilling really in a bottom spot the whole time. The blue shell is out. And because they were holding it for so long, I suspect that Imperious is in last place holding the blue shell the whole time. So it may be an Imperious last place right now. But Larry is going to survive with the 10th place. Jack with the smooth sailing first place, rather. And we should be getting the GP scores here right now. Jack getting first. Infected with Skill with the 2, 3, 5, or 6, 7. I believe Infected with Skill actually has an upper hand on Imperious.
It looks very close from 5th to last because they're all in the 20s.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
I'll add up scores real quick.
All right, cool. That's definitely cool. All right. Well, that was quite the eventful GP. Going from Jack's stream to kind of how should we say this? Shitting the bed. Going from that to Jack getting shelled on the line of DDD, and then Troy's mic.
Hurricane Troy. Yeah.
Hurricane Troy decided
to
stop for a visit. Well,
I still have no idea what happened.
Yeah, I can't say. I can say the same thing. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. But I mean,
I just hope it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, no, because if that happens in the middle of the race, I'm gone, man. The stream's going off. I'm muting my mic. I'm getting something to eat. I'm getting a drink.
Just walk away. I mean,
there's no way right now. Apparently, Infected with Skill has 165 and Imperious 162. Apparently, someone DC'd. No,
I was gonna say I got that, but then I thought that might be wrong because of the uneven numbers.
165 to 163 apparently for.
Oh my god!
So
the hype right now.
This is an incredibly close. Oh my god! And having to calculate this, at the end, will be absolutely dreadful.
Because the disconnects.
Not even because of the disconnects necessarily, but just because of like how we'll be trying to pay attention to so much at once, really.
Oh yeah,
and that's gonna be quite the event. But oh my goodness,
especially race by race.
No, it's gonna be tough as hell. But we have quite the track here. We definitely have quite the track here. It looks like ooh.
Oh, Jack, beautiful.
Jack getting the optimal start. It looks like Jack.
Gotta love a start like that.
Jack's already won the race.
Yeah, no, he's gone. He's gone. The hops, incredibly key for him. There's no way. I don't think there's any stopping him at this point. Really, I mean, this course is all about the beginning. And if you can get a solid beginning,
he needs protection for an item, and then he'll be set.
Yeah, but right now there's a boomerang.
Is not protection.
The boomerang is definitely it whirled by him, but it looks like he's able to avoid it. He has 9 coins in first. It looks like he may be able to take off. But Larry, in the meantime, trying to fight for a middle position. He looks like he's getting that little bit of oh my goodness. The magnet to the wall. That happens sometimes. I don't know if you guys noticed, but if you're like right next to the wall, if you're drifting into the wall, it'll just grab you. It'll just grab you by the horns, by Bowser's horns on the back, and it'll just keep you to the wall. And it looks like that's what happened for Larry there. He loses a little bit of momentum in 10th place right now. And going to this last stretch on lap 3 or whatever lap 3 is on this one-way track. And we have what should be a really eventful finish for Larry here. And a start at the very last set. Hopefully there's a shot for him. Maybe. I don't think there's going to be much of one.
Wishful thinking.
There's triple shrooms for him. There's one shroom ahead of him. I don't know if that's his teammate, but it looks like IS has 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's the case. And if that's the case, Infected is
waiting at the line. You don't see that
doesn't
too
look
much
good.
in this game.
That does not look good. Imperious gets a top 2-4, and they are certainly winning now. 27.
I'm honestly surprised because IS normally does do well as a kind of a group on that track.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong.
I feel the same, but it looks like Jack got the really good start there. Obviously with the fire hopping in the beginning, that's going to speed you up a lot. And the trouble that a lot of people find with getting that good start at the beginning is that there's so much happening. There's a huge middle pack to be concerned about, and obviously you can't really do much when there's like a bunch of people hopping and around you. You can't really hop anymore. You get bumped off the boost pads, and all that hopping goes to nothing. And sometimes you even fall off. So a lot of the time you have a lot of unfortunate circumstances happening at the beginning of N64 Rainbow Road. But we are now on.
We are at the disconnect point. Was it IS or was it?
I'm pretty sure it was Imperious, but don't quote me on that. All I know is that they're up by 2 right now, Infected with skill. Well, actually not anymore after that first race.
Because it was 165, 162. So.
I got 165, 163, but I'll go with 2. I'll go with 162. We're on lap 1 of Twisted Mansion, Spooky Mansion here. Larry's in a bottom spot.
Spooky,
I think obviously Larry's been in a bottom spot for ooh, those bananas, Larry! What are you doing?
Oh,
he flops just a little bit, sniping himself, I believe.
Definitely.
And it looks like Imperious has a little bit of trouble. No, I don't know. There's a
breakaway.
Jack is just having the breakaway of his life. I think the key for Infected with skill is to get Jack out of first, really. Because
they need to shut him down before he
at the beginning. And Twisted Mansion is so good for that. Normally, Twisted Mansion is so good for shutting down first place because of the drafts that you get at the beginning, the often bananas and green shells that you get at the beginning. I'm surprised he actually made it out of that.
There's the cut at the beginning also, which is pretty big. So.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be able to catch up on some ground with that. Larry's hoping to do that with triple shrooms in 8th right now. And it looks like Imperious, Sean Tanny is in 7th place right now. Larry's teammates getting a little bit wrecked here. The Wario is the Japanese characters is Umbri with Quinn in the more middle spots than Larry is. Larry's kind of in the bottom spots. Oh, Sean getting the green off on Umbri there, I believe.
Umbri, yes, that was key.
Yeah, it was certainly key. We have Jack here in first place. Just staying in front. I don't know what to say. There's obviously
it's all peaceful. Clear skies completely.
Clear skies for sure.
I don't know what they can do.
Yeah, I mean there's apart from a blue shell, I don't see much of anything happening too much. It looks like in fact let's go a 4-5 here. Maybe even 3-5, and not sure about who's in second place right now. Jack isn't gonna take the chance of looking back when there's no reason to. It doesn't look like he's too far away, really. but it seems like he'll be able to get the smooth sailing first right here. Maybe. Oh, Larry gets the blue shell just now, but I don't think it's too late.
It's way too late.
Oh, he gets started at the very end. There's no way. He's getting a bottom spot from that. It looked like Lacey. Oh, and he runs into the thing right there. It looks like he's getting. Ooh, Narshan! Narshan not able to hop for the 11th place, unfortunately. But Infected with Skill gets.
What was he doing over there?
I'm not sure, really. But Imperious gets 1, 4, 5, 7, 9, and last. That's certainly a winning race. Oh my goodness. Troy! Hurricane Troy! Alright, you know what? No. Troy! Alright, yeah, I think, Barry, would you guys mind if I hosted call really quick?
Sure.
Mind dropping call, Troy? Is that fine? Drop call, fix your mic. We got a deal? Alright, we're good. Sorry about that, guys. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. We're going to be getting a call as soon as possible, obviously. Alright. Hello.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I need to adjust the volume. I need to do volume control really quick. Because I don't have the setting on my new computer to not automatically adjust my volume when I enter a call.
Yeah.
And yeah, that screws over. That screws the XSplit and the streams over when I try to join a call or start a call. Oh, apparently it was 165 to 163 the first GP.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We need to have a score boy.
We've got a few people in the stream chat.
Do you think we could bring one of them into the chat? Do you know any of them?
Let me see. I have Kay added, who told me the scores of a previous race, and who else? I mean, I can PM K right now if you need me to.
I mean, yeah, go for it. For now, I mean, we're getting on the cloud top cruise, but if you can do that, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It looks like Larry got shelled at the very beginning. Larry's not able to catch a break right now, really. I mean, obviously he has the flops happening for him. That doesn't help too much in a game where you can't afford to make a single mistake. But he's been not able to get out of these bottom positions, and obviously that's a bit of trouble.
He's been stuck, honestly.
He's been caught. Meanwhile, Jack was in first place. He was cruising, but at the very beginning of Cloud Top Cruise, it's not looking like the same case. Gets wrecked a little bit into 8th place, and he's certainly looking to catch up, trying to fire hop past Lacey, taking definitely the better fire hops than Lacey. Lacey gets shocked a little bit. Yeah, and Jack catches up just like that to 5th place. The fireball's behind him.
Triple reds.
The fireball's behind him, but the triple red save him. He's able to. No, he isn't able to. He gets bumped off the shortcut right there, and he's in even more of a bottom position, and unfortunately, he's not going to be able to catch up. Meanwhile, Larry in 7th place has the shroom. It looks like he may be able to finally catch up. He holds on to the shroom because he's not able to chain, I presume. And he's going to hold that shroom for the fire hopping right after the cannon.
Yes.
And it's certainly looking like he's going to be able to pass maybe 1 or 2 Imperious members here, as Xander and Sean Taney are ahead of him. Going to take the fire hops right ahead. There's a banana he has to avoid, but he managed to do that
he
smoothly.
Takes the hops right up here. Let's
see. I don't know. Misses the boost pad. Oh no, Larry, what are you doing? Oh no, Larry!
Oh my God.
Okay, with that being said, that lightning was a little bit unfortunate. I didn't even see that one coming. But
yeah, but you could tell when it's coming because the boost pad lights up.
Yeah, it lights up a little bit. He should have been able to tell, but at the same time, he put himself in that position because of a little bit of a failure on the. He missed the boost pad, which probably put him in that position to start with. There is the shock. We're not sure who it is from. There is the shock, though. It certainly gets people in the cannon, it looks like, or at least people before the item box or after the item boxes. Jack's stream is lagging a little bit, so we're not able to tell what's exactly happening, but we see Imperious with Infected with Skill with the 7th and 8th place position. We see a blue shell out right now. Infected with Skill in 2nd place. Jack in 3rd place, streaming ahead of Sean. It looks like the blue shell is going and going and going. We don't see who's in 1st place at all, even though the blue shell has been deployed. No, I think first got blue shelled over the gap.
Oh,
it's Umbry in 1st. This is a close ending, and it looks like Jack is gonna be taken 1st. 1st place for Jack, 5th place for Larry. But it looks like Infected with Skill. It looks like Infected with Skill escapes with a 2, 4, 5, 7, 8. I think they're gonna be edging out that race.
Jack does have 45 at the moment, right?
He manages to climb up back in the 45, looking at that 60 points.
This is the first 60 in live stream?
I'm pretty sure this is the first 60 in a live stream that we could be looking at. We could be jinxing it. But let's be real here. This is definitely, if we're gonna count on anybody
it's 45 right now. Like, come on, we can't ignore this.
We can't. Like, I can't. I'm sorry we jinxed this, but there's no way we can ignore this right now.
He did everything perfectly right there to beat Umbry.
Yeah,
along with the blue shell, of course. But
I mean, obviously he had help from the blue shell, but that's some of the driving that we come to expect from Jack nowadays. Like, just the Insane driving to catch up the perfect fire hopping. Obviously, the blue shell over the gap is going to help a lot. Umbri must be really salty about that. But we definitely saw...
Okay, K can be our scoreboard, so I had to cut you off, Eric.
I know, that's fine. That's fine. Good. We will have a race to race scoreboard, and that's definitely somewhat needed.
Definitely. Yeah.
Thank you, K. You the best. All that good stuff. So right now,
what's the score right now? I haven't. Been
we don't have the score right now.
I've been trying to fix this mic.
Imperious up until this race has been absolutely. Can I say absolutely dominating the GP? Maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, but I have a feeling that Imperious has a certain grip over this GP, and is certainly winning overall, but not by much. Not by much for sure. Especially after that last race, that Infected with Skill edged him out by a little bit, if anything. But we're on a retro Mario circuit, loved by me. Just for the possible shroom spots, it's definitely a good situational pick at times.
This track is definitely reminiscent of Mario Kart Wii because of the shroom spots and the golden strats.
Especially at the end where you can cut off maybe 2, 3, or 4 patches of grass. It's really great. It's really great for the comeback, and obviously that's what these bottom positions are going to be looking for. We see Pyro, our friend Pyro, in 3rd place right now. Larry is in 6th place, taking those slide hops down. The triple reds, though, that absolutely wrecks Larry. He isn't able to get the boomerang off in time. And it looks like he's set back into last, but fear not, Larry. You're still in 12th place. You're still able to get shrooms. He gets the single shroom, though. So that's definitely not going to help.
Something.
It's still something, but it's not going to help as much as he really needs some help right now. Jack is in 1st place, just cruising along, looking for that 60 points. He's a little bit of a lead right now.
It's 3rd lap, too.
It's 3rd lap, though. There can be the blue shell. There can be the shock. There can be shroom places. Larry is looking. Oh, Larry gets back green. There's no hope for Larry right now. He's going to be getting a middle to bottom spot, if anything. And Jack is fire hopping his life out. The first 60 on an MKBL broadcaster, maybe the MKBL in Division 1. It looks like the 60 is real. The 60 is very much real.
The 60 is real.
The 60 is real for Jack. IS gets bottom 2.
Jack is the man. Let it be known. I mean,
top 4 for Imperious as well. Top 4, 7 and 10.
Wow.
Obviously, a really deadly race for Infected with Skill.
In so much trouble right now.
And I mean, obviously, Infected with Skill looked like they put up a good amount of points at the first GP, but now, man, Imperious was winning by 14 before that, and I can't imagine what the score is now.
Dude, 3 of them scored under 20. That's very bad for the GP overall.
I mean, I look forward to an Infected with Skill comeback, a possible fight. I'm hoping for it because really they need it right now after Jack's spectacular performance.
I'm gonna say at least 60 points because Jack.
Jack just absolutely putting on a show for everybody here.
Did he make a single mistake that entire GP?
I mean, I'm not even sure if he did. I'm really not sure.
From what I saw, no. I mean,
all right, we'll hope to be getting the race by race scores here. I'm hoping we'll have the scores up as soon as possible. But right now, looks like we should be.
The score 185 to 143.
Okay,
that's closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, really, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, considering they got the top 4 last race.
I mean, like IS is still in this then for sure.
Yeah.
So 40 points.
So Infected with Skill with 308 points total, and 185 plus 163, 348 for Imperious. So it looks like a 40-point deficit right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not too, you know what? Not too shabby considering what it could be. Considering we thought it was a lot worse.
Yeah.
But going into Yoshi Falls, man, this beginning is going to be an absolute cluster. And Bear, do you want to illustrate why it's going to be an absolute cluster?
Because no matter which line you may try to take, there is obvious weight coming to you after the first turn. Even on the first turn, it's ridiculous.
That first turn is...
I worry for Jack, but it looks like he gets a really good start. The same can't be said for Larry as he gets absolutely wrecked into a bottom spot once again. He gets that Piranha first set, which would have been useful if he was in the middle spot. But no, he gets sent to a bottom spot. Jackstream taking a little bit of a freeze for me, but we should be fine. And Larry's finding himself back in 9th place. He sees plenty of people. He's still very much in this with 2 shrooms in 9th. And definitely there's that cut at the end. There's this disastrous egg that can definitely troll you sometimes. But he should be able to shroom up into a better spot. He has to be careful, though. Oh wait, no, I thought the IMRCS guy had the super horn for some reason. I don't know. Maybe my eyes are dying already at this young age. But we have Larry in 10th place right now. Golden Mushroom. He definitely wants to spam the hell out of this, or maybe no, he's gonna hold on to it actually. Gonna take
I love how Jack like fire hops that little bridge.
Oh yeah, no, he's
one of the only people that does that.
He holds the mini turbo. He holds a mini turbo and gets the drift perfect enough that he's able to take the fire hops, get maybe 2 or 3 hops, and extend that boost for as long as possible. And that's obviously those are the kind of techs that we're seeing him. We're seeing him to stay in first at this point. He's obviously Imperious' MVP at this very moment, having a banana in first.
Imagine like a double 60. Like if anyone can do it, it's him.
God.
No way.
Putting IS to complete chain.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know.
Larry,
he keeps getting in first, and he's just not getting touched. You know,
the blooper though,
he's
blooper could
not making any mistakes.
The
and
blooper,
there's no blue shells.
The blooper,
no triple reds either. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
he's not taking the other route there because the blooper.
Yeah, the blooper messed him up. That's what I was gonna say.
That bridge part really.
If
difficult.
he was going to go for that bridge, that would have been pretty tragic. But right now we have Larry in 6th place. Hopefully, he is definitely having triple shrooms right now. I thought he was gonna hold it, really, but it looks like he's gonna hold on to 2 shrooms maybe for the end cut, which would be really wise for him.
Yeah, I think it was smart to hold on to those.
Yeah. Smart to hold on to those shrooms.
That is really smart.
Yeah. No, we have a star. Oh, he gets started at the very end. He used the shroom. There's another star right next to him. It's Umbri, his teammate. He's only going to get 1 shroom for the cut, and it looks like he's not going to be able to pass too much. But that one person at the very end, there's a boomerang at the end, but we're not able to see if Larry passes him. I don't think he did.
I think.
How do you talk that fast?
I don't know,
man.
How
do you do that? That was amazing.
I should be like a Mexican's like soccer commentator, dude. Like there's like
you just said like 5 different things at once, all at the same time. It was like 5 people talking.
No, I don't know how I do it. I honestly don't. It just comes on instinct. But we see Imperious.
Hype.
We see him. Yeah, no, it's the hype surging through me right now. I'm telling you, I was hyped for this. I prepared for hours and hours for this. Like
it's amazing. Yeah.
So we have Imperious definitely winning that race, getting 134, and the gap is only widening. Obviously, Infected Wisco has to be concerned, and I would tune into their call right now if it was permissible. I'm not sure if it is though, so I won't. I'll ask them actually. I'll ask them in PC if it's fine. Is it fine to get a how should I phrase this? A live peek.
A listen in.
A listen in to call.
Honestly, I was scared that.
What?
Oh,
you want to do that mid-war?
I mean, going into lap 3, like it might, or at the end of lap, or at the beginning of lap 3, it might be like really interesting to see what they have planned for lap 3. But I'm not gonna do it this race since it's not approved yet.
Oh, Music Park.
Music Park, the beginning bumps. He's gonna have to be yeah, he's definitely worrisome of that. He gets banana at the very beginning. That's definitely gonna hurt. Jack staying in first place, obviously not affected by everybody else, and he's just staying in first place.
Now, for you guys, is Jack's stream a little bit behind Larry's? Because
I think no, it definitely has been lag. I've been having to refresh it constantly.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh mine.
Yeah, refreshing right now. Wise.
Larry is actually further on my screen than Jack.
Oh no, he's like right there
first.
with him on my screen. Yeah, and they're in first and 8th.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I think mine is keeping up with both.
Yeah, no. Weird. Oh, that's pretty good then. All right, not too shabby. Jack's taking a little bit of a dump on me right now, but he's definitely has first place, so he can take all the dumps he wants. He has those 10 coins going into the first turn.
Yeah, he's rich, so it's over.
He's rich. It's over unless they get a blue shell. And Jack just taking those lines. We saw him get like a Music Park worldwide top, and within like 5 minutes of him streaming, I believe, mate. I believe this was one of the tracks. Maybe it wasn't this track. Possibly another track, but he's definitely.
It was Music Park. He beat Horse's Time, I think.
Yeah.
And he made it look easy too.
Yeah.
Jack's just been doing shroomless time trials for the last GP and a half right now.
Yeah, I mean, right now there's been zero items on him, and he has his teammates to thank for that. Larry is bullet billing up. I believe was that a shock I saw in Quinn's hands? I'm not sure if it was. Obviously, they would have probably used it by now.
Probably the coin item.
For sure.
Yeah, the coin and last, the dreadful coin and last. It looks like ISS. Oh, Larry, come on, son.
Please don't tell me. Oh, Larry.
Infected with skill with bottom 4 from what I see. This isn't looking good. Imperious just sailing away with this clan war. After the first GP, it looks like this momentum is going Imperious's way.
Ever since second GP, it was just like, you guys need to do something, especially Larry with this.
The shock is used though. The shock is used. There's a blue shot at the end.
Ooh.
No, he finishes.
Is he gonna make it?
He
he
makes
it.
Barely finishes, but I don't think.
Right there just proves that if he would have been a little bit slower, that blue shell would have hit him, and he might not have gotten first. But since he's so fast, that he was able to get the
IS moving up from the bottom 4 and getting 2, 3, 5. That was huge. That was definitely huge.
They salvaged the race at least.
Yeah, for sure.
But they need like a top 4 right now. This next race, they need to make a big comeback.
Okay, well, they definitely need a comeback. Imperious was up by 52 beforehand. And we're going to get the results of that race as soon as possible when Kay can get to us. Yeah, okay, Larry said it's permissible to do a sneak preview. Or not a sneak preview, a listen-in of the call. So, that would have been interesting to see at the end of lap 3 if we had the call-up. Just to see the reactions. Really, after getting that shot. Because I know we saw that Infected with Skill had bottom 4 there. It looked like it looked like the dream was dead for them, really. And
so, like, for Clan Wars, do shocks are there shocks every race or no? Because it doesn't seem like it. It seems like shocks are just rare.
Shock is very rare, but when it comes, it's really tough to get the dodges going because obviously it's really the dodges don't like getting a star. The chance of getting a star or a bullet bill by themselves is like really hard. More often than not, I'd say it's more likely to get a lucky 8 or crazy 8 than anything else.
Yeah, it is.
But for
get
now,
the crazy 8 like second place sometimes.
It's exactly. So that makes for like some really great like shock dodging strategies possible. But obviously, with it being really hard to get these dodges in shock itself, it can't be really planned too much. But unfortunately, it looked like Infected with Skill got a couple of dodges at the very end of that race. So good on them to be able to do that. I got the score reversed in the title really quick, so let me fix that. But we're on TikTok clock. I'm not sure. I have mixed feelings about this track, really. I think it's a pretty neutral track. Just the threat of getting bumped off is so much to me that I get repulsed by this track at times. I don't know.
Yeah, and then that last turn is just kind of awkward, you know?
Yeah, because as Jack's doing right now, he's taking the short. Ooh! We see Jack fail!
Oh, Jack failed.
Everybody failed, though. Everybody failed, and it looks like there's a huge pack here. Somebody's streaming up. I believe that's the Wiggler, maybe Lacey, streaming ahead, and now this is a big pack here. We see Jack failing. Not expecting that.
That is one of the hardest shortcuts.
No, it is. It definitely is. Yeah. He didn't stop either. Oftentimes, you'll have to at least brake drift a little bit to make sure you do it.
Yeah, he's doing the orange me turbo into it, you know?
Yeah, so obviously we're seeing advanced text here from Jack as usual. And he goes a little bit too greedy there, but
This is interesting. This is the first time in like 7 races we're actually going to have to see Jack have to play catch up.
Yeah. No, I'm actually really looking forward to this.
This is what IS needs. IS really needs, Jack not to be in first.
I love that. Because
when Jack's in first, then there's nothing they could do or anyone could do for that matter.
And Jack getting green once again.
Oh, they shut him down.
Shut down. This is the key that Infected with Skill needed. We see IS in 5-6, 5-7. 5-6-7 right now. Lair with the golden and 6. He's going to be using this, avoiding that TikTok clock right there. And goldening up ahead. It looks like Narshan from Imperious has 4th place. And moving up into a better spot is Lair. We don't know who's in top 3 right now, but if it is fortunate enough for Infected with Skill, they could be looking at a lot of tops and possibly a comeback race. But it looks like Jack gets the golden into a middle spot. Triple Shrooms follow. He's going to be able to shroom by Lazy. What?
Oh,
Jack messes up. Jack drifts the opposite way. Yeah. And it looks like the comeback is not real for Jack. Infected with Skill escaping with middle to top spots. No. Infected with Skill escaping with 3, 4, 6, 7. That's not as good as a race.
Nope.
Yeah. That might not be good enough.
Sealed the deal. I am just one. For sure.
This might be too much for Infected with Skill. I think we might have our champions decided here. As long as there's no week 5 chokes on any of these teams' behalfs.
This is what I was afraid of, when I was, chosen to commentate for this. I was just hoping it wouldn't be a blowout.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's still very much a possibility.
It was close until GP3.
GP3 was the blowout.
Yeah.
Well, no, GP2. GP2 was a blowout.
Right, the GP2 and the GP3.
40 points going into GP3.
Oh, yeah, it's certainly doable. But I think that race was very important for Infected with Skill, and they weren't able to capitalize on possibly moving up after shutting down Jack, which obviously is a massive feat in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think it's gonna be a little bit too tough here. Unfortunately, Kay doesn't have the score for us right now. I'm not sure what the score is going into this race.
I mean, you can only win a race by 40, and we know IM won that race. Yeah. And you're already up by more than 40. So we know that IM has already won, but
yeah.
you know, it'll be interesting. Maybe
Infected with Skill is fighting for that bonus point, I think.
Maybe, yeah.
So we're looking at Mount Wario now, and I'm sure they've got the morale's probably a little bit low here in this Infected with Skill call. But we have Sean and Larry, or Sean in 4th place or 3rd place, Larry in 7th place, and it looks like a little bit of a cluster, obviously, since Mount Wario, not too many people got bumped from what I can see. Larry uses the red, unfortunately. I'm not sure why he used the red, but he probably did look at the gamepad and saw that someone behind him had a red, so taking the hit for the red shell and the misplay on Larry's behalf. Meanwhile, Jack and Sean Tanny, the top 2, that's one top 2 you don't want to see if you're the opposing team.
And as Pyro was saying, this is one of the best front-running tracks, especially because it's just one lap, not many item sets, and a lot of the techs you could do shroomless, so...
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
IS is pretty much in
IS is pretty much screwed. It looks like we might have a little bit of a blowout here. Maybe I'm a curse. Maybe I'm a curse for these big blowout wars, unfortunately. I'm hoping that's not the case, but it looks like, I mean...
Well, honestly, I think I jinxed it when I mentioned it. You know, blowouts and everything.
all right.
The Starstruck War was
the Starstruck War was
behind the whole time, and they came back at the end and won.
That
was always close though. Just the very last race, they pulled it together and won.
That was definitely an intense war, but I mean, this was pretty intense. Like,
definitely.
Going into that,
he was very close.
Going into that, the 3rd race just now, but we're going into the last stretch of Mount Wario here. Narshan with the 2-3. Jack's gonna hold out his red and feel. Oh, let's see the hops. Let's see the hops, Jack. No, he's not able to get them off. Unfortunate for us. I wanted to see some artistry. Oh, the shock is there. The shock is there, but it gets all of Infected with Skill after the item boxes, it seems. Someone dodges in a star for Umbry, dodges in a star into 1st place. I believe another star in play for who? Infected with Skill.
Is the bonus point real?
The bonus point, is it real? No, Larry's in last place. I don't know if that's going to be real.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, if Larry is in last place, it looks like, no, it's only a 1-4 for Infected with Skill. They actually get a little bit hurt by that shot, considering a lot of them were after the item boxes there. And I think we're going to be looking at a plus 80 win, maybe.
I feel very sorry for my man Larry because he's doing horrible compared to last week.
Very bad. Last week,
the numbers, it's
just simply by the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, he just was stuck in the bottom spots and, you know, unable to work his way up to the top. And then, you know, Jack getting the huge breakaways didn't help.
Yeah. And it's a bit unfortunate, obviously, because they were certainly looking to put up more of a fight than this. And obviously, Infected with Skill did.
The Jack Sean top 2 right there.
But the Jack Sean top 2, you can't do. There's no stopping it. I'm telling you guys, there's just absolutely no stopping it. But the room is closed and the war is over.
That's great how we got to have Jack's perspective for his 60, you know?
No, that is absolutely fantastic. And I'm so glad that it even happened. But I not to be cheesy here, but I'm gonna play some beautiful victory music for the champions of the MKBL preseason. Imperious, congratulations, Imperious, well, not exactly, but if we're gonna have a choke, if we're gonna have an upset, then that'd be great. I'm looking forward to CB possibly pulling one, but for now, I'm gonna call it. And maybe it's inappropriate of me to call it, but I'm calling it. Imperious, I'm calling the most likely Division 1 preseason champions, and congratulations to you all. Very high chance.
But
not confirmed, but the music's out anyways, and I'm going guns blazing anyway, so it's fine. So, congratulations to Imperious for knocking out the other undefeated team in the division, and surely looking towards that last step towards a win.
530 to 454 for IM.
530 to 454. My goodness.
76.
Oh, right. 76.
You're close, Eric. 4 points off.
Oh wait, how much? How 80? I called 80, right?
You called 80 and it was 76.
Yeah, dude. Have you not learned that with my calls, I'm like always on it? I'm pretty sure this is nothing new.
Yeah, but pretty close.
That was a great war.
You should just be the scorekeeper. You just like look at it real quick and just say what the score is.
I try to do it, and when I see like 2 of the results, like 2 placements, I'm like, all right, I know it, I got this. But great, that was such a fantastic war. I'm hoping we can get a little bit of an interview with probably Pyro, really quick. I'd love to get
that would be good.
I'd love to get an interview with Jack, obviously, but
I know.
unfortunate for Infected with Skill. And hopefully Pyro will join us soon for an interview. thoughts and comments on this war, really. If anybody wants to walk us through the key points of that war. I'll start off with you, Troy, really.
The key points of that war is when Hurricane Troy happened. Key points are when Jack pretty much had the GP2, GP3 domination streak where he just went ham. And, I mean, there's not much you could do when you're infected with skill, because if he's not making any mistakes, he's taking world record lines, he's starting in first, and he's getting protection at first box. Like, all you can rely on is luck,
Yeah, and obviously they have to be looking for that
IS did what they could, and there's just no stopping Jack.
It's really hard. Like, I can't fault them in it. It's really, really hard. And
this is a front-running game, for the most part.
Yeah.
It is.
And you got someone like him on the team, then
it's just like
you got to rely on him making a mistake.
And that's what happened towards TikTok. We were looking
made a mistake.
We were looking for Infected with Skill to take advantage of that, but unfortunately they weren't.
The thing was, I mean, like, they shut him down too late, and by the time Jack messed up, he finally had frontal presence with the rest of the team. They were just there to pick it up, and it was a shame they couldn't take advantage of it.
Yeah, I think that's really spot on, because obviously by the time they did it, like you said, we had an Imperious top 2 on TikTok clock, which obviously you're not expecting with Jack getting first every single time, because it's Jack first, maybe some Imperious people following him, but a lot of the times he's just been out there, and then there's just a huge pack that could be completely random results behind him. So to see his teammates catch up and really secure that top 2 when he was making mistakes on TikTok, that was really key for them.
The results are posted,
as we said.
Results are posted. Does it look nasty?
It looks nasty, man.
Jack got
nasty. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing this.
To spoil you guys, Larry got almost half of the points he did last week.
And Larry got like 100 points, right?
Yeah. Sean ripping the Inward Drift bike, MVPing for his team, and then
he uses an inward drifting bike, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, no. Sean alternates. I think he probably used.
He didn't use it for this war.
I don't think he did. Well, he does. He alternates between them. I know he alternates between them, but I think for this he would actually just go and play it safe.
Yeah.
All right, we have the table up for everybody on the stream. That's looking pretty tragic for Infected with Skill.
Yeah.
Imperious, and let's say Jack with 136, and obviously he gets the 104 from Sean too, so he had some support from him, but the 136, we've seen time and time again, from result to result, week to week, that Jack, although he was putting up points, he put up 90 to 100 points, he wasn't scoring the most out of his team, he wasn't the deciding factor. And
it's been quiet for Jack like the first 2 weeks. He was there on the Indivs board, just like outside of 10th, and then he just creeps up. He's now or something like that.
That's the first war I ever saw Jack play, and I'm surprised he doesn't get 100+ every single war.
I believe
I can't see how it doesn't happen.
I think last week he got like 90 something points. Let me check actually. Jack got no, he actually didn't even play last week. So we don't no, I had the wrong thread. Jack got a 98 last week, and I believe the week previous to that he got 90 something as well. So yeah, it's been a little bit of a low key season for him in comparison to what it could be, obviously. But it's really hard to score
not
when
low key anymore.
I mean, after that 60, like no way, goodbye, like you're done.
136. Is
that was pretty insane. So I'm gonna go to the standings right now. Obviously, Imperious versus Infected with Skill, that changes the standings a lot. Imperious had a 430 point differential going into that war, and after that GP3 especially, GG, like good game.
Yeah.
That point differential is only going to go up. So we're going to see Imperious with 8 points in first place, followed by Infected with Skill with 6 points. And I believe Starstruck has 2 points now. They netted their first win. Congratulations.